There has been a recall going on where six beverages, energy drinks have been affected, and that includes a popular one that kids know called Prime, which is created by YouTubers Logan Paul and KSI. Now, what's happening is these energy drinks are being recalled because of a high dosage of caffeine and labeling violations, which in Canada, the caffeine limit has to be under 180 milligrams per. So it's okay consumption for and plus labels all have to be in English and French since Canada has one province that speaks the first language, French, Quebec, and it is mandatory for all the companies to put English and French on their products labels. So there's some being recalled before this reason. First of all, we hear from Logan Paul and KSI regarding Prime. Prime contains 200 milligrams within that 12-ounce single serve can, which is nearly 6 times as much as a regular Coca-Cola bottle, and violates the country limits for supplemented foods. Canada's caffeine limit is 180, and any energy drink or any drink that has caffeine in it. Logan Paul announced on Instagram saying that regarding that when you heard about the recall in Canada, saying that in a 12-ounce videos aren't even being sold, and by average, Prime is generally not sold in Canada, which he says any Prime energy on store shelves in Canada are the results of illegal or unauthorized imports. And he says his drinks are compliant with each specific country's regulatory bodies. Although it's hard to believe that from a YouTuber who is known for some several bad things. And commonly, you will see kids who shouldn't be drinking Prime due to the amount of caffeine in that energy drink, which you will see them holding bottles of Prime. And energy drinks are not good for children, as the U.S. Food and Drug Administration says. And the FDA are under investigation about how this is going on, and the second energy drink also having to deal with this recall was 5 Hour Energy, which is sold in a 16-ounce cans. which was shipped over by unauthorized. But if someone managed to buy a 16-ounce version of a 5-hour energy in Canada, the canned version, they can return it to with the receipt to Hillary's Salesmaster Incorporated, which is the address of 565 Edgeley Boulevard, Concord, Ontario. L4K 464, according to the spokesperson over at 5-Hour Energy. Celsius energy drink company also reported that their products are being illegally imported, so they do not sell their products over in Canada, which the company said we don't ship or authorize the distribution of Celsius products in Canada. If we ever do in the future, we will fully comply with Health Canada regulations. Which the Canadian government said that they are taking action on unauthorized imports. Marie Bruel, spokesperson for Health Canada, says Health Canada and the Canadian Food Inspection Agency, the CFIA, are aware that some stores in Canada may be selling Prime Energy without approval, and we are actively working to address this issue. Some other brands that are included was 3D, Alphaland, G Fuel, and Sting. G Fuel is an energy drink that is common with gamers, which if you are a gamer on Twitch, you may have seen these people drinking these while they're doing gaming online. On Monday, Senate Major Leader Chuck Schumer called on the U.S. Food and Drug Administration to investigate the Prime Energy products, saying they have more caffeine that is safe for child consumption, yet are popular with kids and teens. It's the agency, they are reviewing his concerns about this. And if you will see advertisements for Prime, you will see Logan Paul and KSI trying to flex out and holding bottles and giving out bottles of Prime, trying to promote their drink that they created, and they are trying to sell to these people. The FDA says healthy adults can consume up to 400 milligrams of caffeine daily without any harm, but there is no set limit for children and teens. The American Academy of Pediatrics says that kids younger than 12 should avoid caffeine altogether. It further says energy drinks pose a health risk to kids and adolescents because of their stimulants and shouldn't be used in this age group. And especially if there are any kids who need to take medications for health reasons. It is also something that these energy drinks, they should be avoided altogether. Also, why that they why 3D Alphaland, G Fuel, and Sting is being recalled is because not because of like the caffeine level. They don't have uh, description of words in French, which goes against Canada's rules. So they have to ship them back to where they came from. And once the company sends them back to Canada, the bottles better have a description of how much milligrams or milliliters, amounts, grams, and it better say stuff in English and French. Otherwise, the people who allow these products to come in to Canada and Health Canada do not allow this. It is the rule that the Canadian government put in respect to all Canadians, whether you speak English or French, and mostly in respect for Quebecois people. So if you have any cans of Prime, it's pretty wise that you will have to return them back to where you bought them. If it's unopened and regular condition. And even since Logan Paul said the canned versions are illegal, and just about any other versions are illegal. Although major wholesalers like Costco are selling these, it also questioned how they managed to ship these over. And there will be people who buy these and will be consuming them, not realizing that these products were shipped over illegally. And if you are a person under 18 years of age, highly recommend do not drink energy drinks, especially if it's Prime, which is has 200 milligrams per can, and that is very unsafe for your health. Way higher than Red Bull or Monster Energy. And especially if you take medication. If you have a canned version of 5-hour energy, we have the return address down below. Look at it. Send it through there.